is one of Japan's oldest and most established corporations, a household name not only in its home country but around the world. And now Toshiba is at the centre of a scandal in which executives are accused of systematically lying about the company's profits, and they lied apparently for the past 7 years. Take a look at this. There existed a corporate culture at Toshiba where it was impossible to go against the boss's will. Toshiba's outgoing CEO apologised at a press conference on Tuesday.
We are taking what has happened very seriously, and we would like to apologise from our hearts too, starting with the shareholders and to all the stakeholders.
As we watched the video earlier about the accounting scandal of Toshiba, as we know that it is the most largest issue regarding accounting scandal in Japan. So today we're going to talk about this accounting scandal that happened in Japan with our special guest. Our special guest today is Prof. Halimatul Saadia from Economic Analysis of UM. Hi Prof, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you.
The next guest is Ms. Intan Nodiana, our representative reporter from Japan who cover about the accounting scandal at Toshiba. Hi Miss,
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Welcome. Before we jump into the discussion, we're going to talk about Toshiba background of company. Toshiba is Japanese multinational conglomerate, whereas conglomerate is the combination of two or more corporations engaged in different business. It is headquarters at Tokyo, Japan, and its diverse product and service include information technology, communication equipment, power system, consumer electronic, household appliance, medical equipment, office equipment, as well as lighting and logistics. Toshiba was founded in 1939 as the Tokyo Shibaura Denki Keikei through the merge of Shibaura Shekusho, founded in 1875, and Tokyo Denki, founded in 1890. Then, in 1978, the company name was officially changed to Toshiba Corporation in 1978. Toshiba is organized into 4 grouping: Digital Product Group, Electronic Device Group, Homes Appliance Group, and Social Infrastructure Groups. So, Ms. Intan, as a Japan representative reporter, can you tell us about the chronology of regarding this issue and people that involved in this issue?
Thank you, Ms. Farna. The issue started on February 12, 2015 when Toshiba Corporation received a report order from the Securities and Exchange Surveillance Commission in suspecting accounting irregularities. Realizing the seriousness of the issue, Toshiba decided to set up an in-house investigation committee in April, when the firm publicly announced in its accounting troubles. Based on this situation, the Special Investigation Committee was established on April 3, 2015, and an investigation of the relevant fact comments. The irregularities apparently went deeper than the firm initially believed. On 8 May 2015, Toshiba established an independent investigation committees. The period subject to the investigation is from final year 2008 to the third quarter of final year 2014. As a result from the investigation reports, on July 31, 2015, Toshiba CEO Hisao Tanaka announced his resignation in the face of an accounting scandal tied to about 1.2 billion in overstated operating profits. Improper accounting was found to have taken place over the course of 7 years, embroiling 2 former CEO in the scandal alongside current president Hisao Tanaka. The former CEO named Atsushi Nishida that became a CEO from 2005 to 2009. Now he became a Toshiba advisor. The second CEO was Noroi Sasaki that became CEO from 2009 to 2013. Now become a vice chairman. The accounting misconduct began under CEO Atsushi Nishida in 2008 amid a global financial crisis that cut deeply into Toshiba profitability. It continued unabated under the next CEO, Noroi Sasaki, and eventually ended the scandal under Hisao Tanaka in 2015. that the chronology, overall chronology of the Toshiba accounting scandal.
So, Ms. Intan, what does the evidence they found from this issue?
Okay. The investigation report revealed that the CEO did not directly instruct anyone to cook the books, but rather place immense pressure on their subordinates and wait for the corporate culture to turn out the result they wanted. Next, investigator also found direct evidence of inappropriate accounting practice and overstated profit in multiple Toshiba business unit, including the visual product unit, the PC unit, and the semiconductor unit. They describe how Toshiba corporate leadership handed down strict profit targets known as challenge to business unit president. Often with the implication that failure would not be accepted, it soon become clear within individual business unit that the only way to achieve this challenge was to do so through the use of irregular accounting technique. The investigative panel concluded that Toshiba corporate culture, which is demanded obedience to superior, was an important factor enabling that the emergence of fraudulent accounting practice. The investigative panel also pointed to weak corporate governance and a poorly functioning system of internal control at a very level of Toshiba conglomerate, internal controls in the finance divisions, the corporate audit divisions, the risk management divisions, and in the security disclosure committee did not function properly to identify and stop the inappropriate behavior. Basically, the overall investigation report found by the investigation committees that Toshiba develops.
Thank you, Ms. Intan, for full information regarding accounting scandal of Toshiba. The next question will be asked to Prof. Halimanto Saadia. Prof, what do you find that this accounting scandal issue will give an impact to the stakeholders?
Okay, Assalamualaikum and thank you for inviting me. Okay, we all know that Japanese electronic giant Toshiba was once considered a model for corporate governance. Toshiba's deceptive accounting has damaged trust in the Japanese stock market, and all of corporate Japan can draw lessons from its bad behavior. The scandal at Toshiba has got Japan's government worried that investors will lose confidence in the country. So first implication that I think that will affect Toshiba shareholder. First is current and former chief executive will step down. Toshiba's current and preceding two chief executives has resigned on 21st July.
So, Prof, do you find any impact on management structure?
Management structure, okay. The cost and time needed to restore lost market, consumer confidence, and to recover the company will be significant for Toshiba because the company must address many issues such as the implementation of measures to prevent the repeating of scandals, the rebuilding of operation to overcome the blow to earnings, and the sale of assets to strengthen its financial position. From my perspective, it will definitely affect the management, the structure of the management, which is the new chairman is Muromachi Masashi, will professionally serve as president ever to overhaul Toshiba's management structure. And a new management team will be announced by mid of August, and an extraordinary general meeting will be held on September. The third impact is Toshiba earnings had been inflated by 156.2 billion. The report revealed that demands and systematic involvement of senior management during this period, which included nearly all major divisions from infrastructure to television and personal computers. It also noted that elaborate measures had been taken, including concealing the situation from the auditing company. The next impact is, as the Houston Chronicle reports, one of the largest impact flawed accounting can have on a business is that it may render the financial statement useless. Each time that an unethical accountant deliberately breaks the rules and regulation to manipulate the information presented on the financial statement to illegal advantage, those financial statements become less and less useful. While a small business owner might not use financial statement the same way as a multinational company like Toshiba, the lesson is the same and the effect on operational decision is just as real. The more financial statements have been altered, the harder it is to understand the true health of a business. Another impact that may affect stakeholder of Toshiba is Toshiba may face class action suits. Repercussions of the accounting scandal have engulfed not only shareholders and the stock market, but society and the international community as well. The scandal risks damaging confidence in Japanese companies and markets. The decline of market confidence in the United States caused Toshiba stock to plummet in value. Individual investors claiming that they had suffered losses had already taken Toshiba to court by 21st July. These investors claim that Toshiba violated the Federal Securities Act and are demanding compensation for losses incurred from the decline of Toshiba shares. In coming months, class actions may be brought against Toshiba by foreign and domestic investors. Last but not least, the Tokyo Stock Exchange established a corporate governance code in 2015 that specifies how listed companies should be governed, including the responsibility of the board of directors. The code aims to increase management transparency, thereby contributing to higher corporate value and to the greater confidence of domestic and foreign investors. The discovery of Toshiba's accounting scandal at a moment being heralded as the first year of corporate governance shows that it is not easy for outside directors whose role is to monitor management from an independent perspective to function as they should. So there's a few implications that will affect Toshiba stakeholders.
Thank you, Prof, from the view of perspective on the implication to the stakeholders. Next, we will talk about the lesson of the accounting scandal of Toshiba. The first lesson that we thought about this issue is corporate governance cannot be legislated, where this corporate governance should be constant and so that it will be easier for the employee to be followed. The second lesson of the issue is governance cannot be led by the former executive. For example, for this issue, 2 out of 4 independent director diplomate with no commission expertise and with the reveal between key top manager people leading to employee failure into 2 fractions that blaming each other. The third one is corporate culture should allow employees to show distance to bosses, where these employees should given some view how to lead this problem, and the boss should also listen to the employee perspective so that it could be they can gather their feedback and can make an improvement in the management. The third one is encourage the whistleblowing works which protect the policy of whistleblowing, which protect the people who report about the unethical practice that happen in the organization. I think we have come to the end of the show, so I would like to give a lot of thanks to Prof. Halimatun and Ms. Intan Diana for letting their time, even though they have busy schedule, but they tend to come and discuss about the issue. I'm Farhan Aziz. See you guys Tuesday 8:30 on World Today TV5. Thank you. Bye.